TIFF Picture Palace is a playground. It's a place to interact with the art and the craft of film, with all of the elements that make cinema, with camera movement, with choreography, with close-ups, with color and sound, all of the different elements that make movies. And it goes back to the history of film and the picture palaces of years ago and all of the great artists and craftspeople that made the movies that we fell in love with. But it's really made for the Instagram era as well. It's a place where you can play in the history and the craft of cinema, but you can also bring along your phone and take selfies and share them with your friends. And it's meant to be a place that gives you more opportunities to learn about film, but in a very kind of fun, interactive way. For most of us, the way that we first discover movies is through emotion. It's through laughing at a comedy and crying at a tragedy and really investing ourselves in the characters up on the big screen and doing that in a shared environment, in a cinema often. And those emotions are created through technique, through the craft of movies. And it's invisible when we first start watching movies. We don't know that there are people who create all of those things that make us feel. But eventually, I think you begin to learn that the movies are this incredible medium of magic, but the magic is made by people. And I wanted people to understand more about how that magic is made, to give them a chance to put their hands on that material themselves, put their hands on a dolly and see how camera movement works, see how a picture changes depending on the lighting, depending on the color of it, see how the sound effects really help create meaning and create that magic that gives us those emotions. I think the more we understand about how pictures are made and how they create meaning for us and make us feel things, the more empowered we are. And the fact is, we're living in a world where there are more pictures around us than ever. We're looking at and consuming and making more pictures than ever. And I think it helps the more we know about how they make meaning. The only thing I would add is I love cinema. It's why I do what I do here at TIFF. And I want audiences who come to TIFF Picture Palace to understand how the love that we have for the movies was made, and to really to kind of give them an opportunity to help make meaning for themselves, to share it with people, and to really remind ourselves of what is most magical about movies and how it interacts with the real world. That magic is something that is constructed, but that's okay. It doesn't make it any less magical. I think it's great when we understand the art and the craft behind the movies.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.